Thank you all for being here. This is Jack Kleinfelter, CEO and co-founder of Prospects International and co-founder of Direct Success Enterprises, the sister company from which it sprang. I want to thank all of you new clients, the 4 or 5 of you that have joined us recently, all of those who have done business with us in the past that helped us get to where we are, and any of you who are thinking about doing business with us for being here. Typically, I like to be all positive and optimistic and everything. And one of my favorite sayings is the company with the most friends wins. And that's the kinder, gentler Jack, but we're going to put him on the shelf. This video is a little bit different. I'm usually best foot forward, nice and cheery, and trying to get people to apply positive energy and all that stuff. But this is about fundamentals. And the reason why it's kind of a gripey sort of a video is because it's about fundamentals that are getting ignored and that are hurting people that I care about, that our company cares about. And that includes people who have plagiarized some of the things that we've brought to the marketplace, but not done enough study or put them under a microscope well enough to understand the sales psychology behind them. So they found a lot of ways to screw them up. And that's what this article is about. It's just about fundamentals. Let me give you a for instance. In the old Madison Avenue days, and you can't Google this because AI doesn't go back further than far enough, there's something called the MOP diagram, which is market, offer, package. You need 3 equal parts of this campaign, whether it's digital or direct mail, for it to work. A, find the right market. B, put together an offer that moves the market. And C, deliver it in a vehicle that gets noticed, that gives a great first impression. But 2 out of 3 doesn't get it. And there are so many people that, oh, well, I know my market, I know my audience, I get something in front of them. Okay, that's great. Did you give them an offer strong enough to make them take an action so that you have a workable lead? Oh, well, that's part of the 3/3 that make up the whole. And do you have a landing page optimized for conversion that converts 10% of the people who visit it into a workable lead? Unless you do all 3 of these things, you do not have a 10%. And let me put that into context. In the world of digital marketing, 1.5%, 2% is considered great. In the world of direct mail, for years, for decades, 2% was a phenomenal rate of response. Our average landing page yields 5 times that. 5 times, because we've got the sales psychology down. We can give you 10% or more, sometimes 15 to 20% conversion rates when people will come to one of our landing pages. Now, I can't explain every single small tweak and detail that went into the secret sauce that makes our stuff good, but I will tell you that it is fundamentally sound. And if you read this article, you will be exposed to some fundamentals that, even if you're ripping us off and saying, well, I can make a list and I can create a button, and you think it's that simple, fine. But please read the article so that you are doing yourself or whomever it is that you're working for justice. Because if you're not getting a 10% or better conversion rate from the landing page, wherever it is that you're sending this traffic to, then something's not right. Even if you got the right audience, the vehicle or the offer is not getting the job done. So please, expose yourself to some of the sales psychology and the fundamentals behind what makes us so great at what we do. 2.5 million leads since 2015. We are serial innovators. We know that plagiarism is a sincere form of a compliment, so thank you, but try to get it right. Since we are serial innovators, then we are also pioneers. And if you're trying to get some of this stuff to work for you and you're not doing it, don't hesitate to give us a call. We're not that expensive to do business with. And actually, the best ROI that is actually an ROI that doesn't have to be explained away by vanity analytics or some kind of nebulous thing like branding. Okay? Direct response is X goes out, X comes in. Yeah, there's some ancillary branding benefits that need to be taken into consideration as you build anything that gets in front of people. But if you want to make sure that it's done right, either put in the time and the effort that we have or give us a call. You know, Steve Jobs said that innovators are what makes people leaders instead of followers. So if you want somebody on your team that is like the Star Trek of the marketing people, going where no other marketing company's ever gone before and coming up with new ideas that doesn't cost you an arm and a leg, pardon the cliche, please get a hold of us. And I apologize for the texture and the character of this, but I think it was important that I appeal to people to, if you're going to do this stuff, come on, let's get it right.